Gran Turismo is a racing film that is based off of true events, and it follows a character who played the video game Gran Turismo, and he becomes a real-life race car driver. So let's talk about Gran Turismo. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel, and today I'll be talking about Gran Turismo. So my initial thoughts on Gran Turismo is that I actually enjoyed this film. Going into this movie, I thought it wasn't going to be good at all, and it was going to be a complete pile of garbage, but I was pleasantly surprised, and I did enjoy this film. It's not the best movie I've ever seen, and it's probably not my favorite racing film, but I thought PlayStation, Sony, and everyone that created this movie did a good job. For me, there's a lot to like in Gran Turismo. Starting off, this entire premise of this film is that this individual who is playing the game Gran Turismo, which is created by PlayStation, he plays the game so well and he plays it so much that his dream is to become a real-life race car driver. And throughout the movie, Orlando Bloom's character creates this competition to where those simulating race car drivers can actually become a driver in real life. I definitely appreciated what PlayStation and Sony was going for with the story that they crafted. From start to finish, you get a story that you can actually enjoy and follow easily. You also have a lot of races that are woven in throughout the film. The racing and the cars are pretty much the main sell point for this film in Gran Turismo. And it's pretty much the same sell point for the game. If you like racing cars and you like cars, this movie is pretty much for you. And do they execute this well? I would say they do. It's definitely the best part of this film, and the production design and everything that goes into the whole crafting of the races and the cars and everything that they have in this film, I think was done really well. I think it's definitely exhilarating, exciting, and thrilling from pretty much every single racing or action sequence that this movie has to offer. Another thing that I did really enjoy in Gran Turismo was the tie-in that this film had with the game. Now, this game is a huge inspiration to the journey of the main character, as he likes this game so much that it inspires him to become the real-life race car driver. So this movie had to pretty much plug a lot of elements that the game had into this film. And for someone who likes playing video games, I don't play them a lot, I do enjoy racing games. So Gran Turismo has been a game I played here and there, and I'm kind of familiar with it, but I don't love it as much as I do with like Forza Horizon, but I know my way around racing games. So watching this movie, there are times where they take the game and pretty much show the differences between the simulation of the game and the real world racing world. So you get the virtual racing world and the real life racing world. Before going into this movie, I thought that tie-in was not going to match, but I think they did a good job in mashing the two together and showing both a real life and simulation version. So for that, I do give props to Sony and PlayStation for showing both ends. There are some things that I did not like in Gran Turismo. The first thing that I would mention is that the characters didn't really hit me as hard as they should. I thought the lead actor did an okay job with what he needed to do, but I just found his character to not really be that interesting. I was rooting for him, but I just never really cared all that much. There's also other characters in this film with the racers that he meets in the program that he's a part of, and some additional side characters like his brother or his love interest that I did not care about at all whatsoever, and they could have been erased from the movie. The other thing, I think the pacing was good in this film. I just think that it was a little bit too long. Did work from start to finish, but I was sitting in the theater saying, this is a little bit too long. I wish it ended earlier, and there's some parts where you can cut and edit to make this film shorter, and it would have made it way better. Overall, Gran Turismo gives you exactly what you're looking for. If you're looking for an exciting racing movie, that's exactly what this film does. Every racing sequence is very thrilling and exciting. The characters are okay, but the story itself that it tells is very inspiring, and it's very grounded, and it's just an overall great time. So I'm going to give Gran Turismo a thumbs up. My recommendation for Gran Turismo is that if you're a fan of racing movies, or if you're a fan of any exciting thrill ride experience, for cinema, this movie is definitely up your alley. So I do recommend this film. I also recommend going to the theater and watching this so that you can get the very loud and true experience with the audio and the display of the big screen. But my answer to that question is that yes, I do recommend Gran Turismo. There you have it. That's my review for Gran Turismo. If you've seen the film, let me know your opinions down below in the comments. But that's going to do it for this video. If you like this video, make sure you click that like button and consider watching another video on my channel. And if you like the stuff that I do here, make sure you're subscribed. That way I can see you next time. Till then, God bless, be safe, and I will see you next time. Peace.